Hey guys, I'm back with part 6 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. Here in this one, I'm going to be finishing the rest of the landscaping around the house, which is pretty much just the pool, but I'm also going to be doing all the decorations inside the pool and all the decorations on the back patio. I gathered up the blocks we're going to be using for the pool, so be sure to grab some smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz blocks, then the andesite blocks, slabs, and stairs, and then the diorite blocks, stairs, and slabs, and then the stone brick stairs, slabs, and then the full blocks. Be sure to also grab a bucket of water. So be sure to start with the smooth quartz stairs, and we're going to go around the edge of this platform that we have here, and just place the stairs so that they all connect together and wrap around. So it is now looking like this. Now with your full blocks of the smooth quartz, make sure you're right down the middle of this section right here at the front, and place 5 blocks going towards the back. And it should be right on top of the grass. Now go ahead and bring it out by 2 on each side, so it's now a total of 5. You could go ahead and fill all of this in. Now go on each side and in 1 block, bring it out by 3. You could go ahead and fill that in all the way up until you reach the edge of the stairs. So it'll be like that. And now bring it out by 2 on each side, and in 1 block. And then fill it in. Now on each side, go in by 1 block, so start here, and just bring a strip of the full blocks until you meet up with the edge of the stair. Now go from the corner of this block that we have here, make sure you're lined up with the 3rd block, and then place a strip of these full blocks going all the way until you meet up with the andesite wall there. So we'll do the same on this side. And now we could go ahead and place 5 blocks starting here up against the andesite wall. And it should stop until you're right on top of the edge of the blue concrete here for the house itself. So this corner is right on top of this edge. We'll go to the other side. We'll do the same thing. So this is pretty much just like a step down into the pool. We have to do a couple more, but overall it should be looking like this. So we have a space of 5 right here down the middle, and then on each side we have a space of 3, and then we also have the space of 2 on each side, and then next to that is another space of 2 pretty much working its way in towards the house, and then another 3, and then the 5. Now we're going to be on the same layer as the grass, so we're pretty much just going to be digging out some of these blocks. Make sure you're 2 spaces away from the edge of these full blocks of quartz, so we're going to be right here. You could go ahead and carve out 1 right down the middle, and then 2 more on each side, so it's a total of 5. It's actually just lined up with this space here. You go ahead and fill that in with the full blocks of the smooth quartz. We're now going to go on each side, carve out 3 from the corner, fill that in, and then from the corner of that, we're going to do 2 on each side. And then we're going to do 1 and 1. So like diagonally. And then we'll do 2. And then 3. And then we're going to go from the corner again and carve out 5. And then you could go ahead and remove all of the other blocks within the shape that we just cut out and fill it in with the full blocks of the smooth quartz. So this would be the 2nd layer. So now we have the 2 layers like this. We will have 1 more, just like how we did that 2nd layer. But first, I'm going to start shaping out the outer edge of the entire pool. And then we'll go within the shape and delete all of the remaining grass that we still have to remove. I went ahead and marked out the shape that I'm going to have for the pool. It's not going to be exactly spot on with how the original one was, but overall this shape is definitely close enough. So what I'm going to do is just place the blocks, and you guys could just follow along. It's going to be similar to how I did all of these walls around the entire edge of the build. So I'm just going to start placing the blocks, and one thing to pay attention to, I started right here lined up right down the middle of this space of 3. So I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to place them, and you guys can follow right along. So it is now like that. I made sure to just stop this so that we're on the 3rd block of this space of 6 that we have here. So this is like the 3rd section lined up with this 3rd block. So we have the overall shape that we're going to have for the pool. And now what I'm going to start doing is just shaping out the wall that I had around the edge of the pool. So I'll actually look over here at the original build. You can see exactly what I did. I just added a bunch of different texture with the diorite, the andesite, and the stone brick, so you can kind of see what I did here, just all around. We will also be using some of the slabs and the stairs, but that'll be last. That's like a finishing touch. So first, what I'm going to do is just use the full blocks of the andesite and just get an overall shape that we're going to have, and then we'll go back and add the extra texture, and then we'll probably go back one more time and make subtle adjustments just to make sure the shape is all looking good. So I'm going to head on over here. And like I said, I'm just going to start with the full blocks of the andesite and pretty much just place them randomly to start shaping out this wall. You can have it as tall as you would like. And I think I'm going to bring mine up to maybe a little bit higher than our main wall here. And pretty much just place these all randomly. We'll just focus on the outer side here first. Let's not pay attention to the inner side just yet. So I'll probably just fast forward it and then I'll kind of show you guys what mine is looking like. Alright guys, I went ahead and did about half of the shape so far, and overall, it's looking pretty good. This is about how I actually want it, and I did make sure to stay right within the edge of the plot size here. If you can, and you want to, you could go over the edge a little bit further. That's up to you, but I did end up marking out the plot size here, so I am just going to go ahead and leave it exactly where it is. And I also made sure to make this part a little bit taller and bigger right here down the middle, because I'm actually going to have a waterfall going down into the pool from this side. So just make sure it's a little bit bigger so that we have room for a nice waterfall. But overall, you can see how the inside, it didn't really do too much. It's mainly flat. We're just going to be focusing here on the outside. And yeah, I think this looks pretty good. So now let's go ahead and start adding the extra texture. I'll just start out with the diorite and replace some of these blocks and just mix match them a bit. So a little something like this, similar to how we do all of the ground here. It's just now on a wall. So I went ahead and added some extra blocks with the diorite. So now what I'm going to do is go through with the full blocks of the stone bricks. So let me just grab those real quick and just fill in even more of the space with this block. So I went through with the stone brick now, and overall this is looking pretty good. I like it. So now I'm going to continue on to the second half of the shape and do exactly what I just did here. I think I did a pretty good job. Let me go ahead and maybe adjust that a little bit. Probably maybe get rid of this here. Bring this out. Okay, there we go. So overall, this is what the other side is looking like. And now I'm going to go back and add all the extra texture. And one thing I do want to mention, I made sure to make this part a little bit bigger and taller as well, because I'm going to have another waterfall going down right here. So we have a waterfall there, and then a waterfall right there. I'm going to now add all of the texture here for this other part. And then after that, we'll start focusing on the inside and pretty much doing what we just did here on the outside. And then on the inside, I'm going to add a bunch of the slabs and the stairs. And it'll just be on the inside and along the top. I'm not going to worry about the outside part here with these stairs and the slabs. So it'll just be the inner part. But let me go ahead and add all of the texture for the second half of this shape. I now added all of the extra texture for this part, and I think that'll be good. So now let me go from the inside and start focusing on all of this here. So actually, before I start adding all of the texture here on the inside, I think it'll be easier to start cutting out all of the grass for the pool. So we have to do one more layer here, kind of like a step down with the full blocks of the smooth quartz. What I'm going to do is just go around the edge of the second layer and just delete all of the blocks. So we're pretty much just following right along it, just like this. So it just went all the way around that shape. And now we're going to dig down one more block and make sure to replace it with the full blocks of the smooth quartz, like this. So it'll be the final layer going down. So it is now like that. The rest of the grass that you see all within our shape, we're going to delete. You can see the little bit of blue concrete that I have here, I'm also going to remove. So it'll just be one additional block lower than the full blocks of the smooth quartz that we have for this third layer. So we have the first block of the grass, and then two more blocks of the dirt. So you should actually see bedrock if you are on a default flat world. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all of these layers. So it's a total of 3. And like I said, I'm just going to follow right along the edge of our wall that we have here. So just delete any blocks of grass that you still see. And also right around the edge of the steps down here. So I went through and deleted all of those blocks of the dirt and the layer of grass, so a total of 3. So it's looking something like this. Now I'm going to grab the full blocks of the smooth quartz and just cover up all this bedrock. So it'll just be one layer, and it's going to be one block below the final step right here. So it'll be on this layer. So I'll see you guys once I have it all completely filled in. So I now added the one layer of the full blocks of the smooth quartz all throughout here. So it's looking good. You can see we have to replace some of these dirt blocks with the blocks of the andesite. So we have the wall here for where the patio is, then the wall here for where the yard is, and then here for this wraparound part. And then all of this other space that you see the dirt, we really don't have to worry about replacing that because that's just going to be covered up with the additional texture that we're going to have on this side. So I'll look over here. I'll focus on the patio first and replace all this. So we have this corner done. And then we have this space here. So where this wall is, we'll leave it like that. We'll go over to this side. We have this little spot. And then we have this part all right here. So looks like it starts here. Go ahead and replace all this. And that is good. And now the only dirt you should still see is just for this wall, wrapping all the way around. So now, let's go ahead and add all of the extra texture for the inner side. So I'm basically just going to be doing the same thing here on the inside as I did on the outside. So I'm just going to go through with the full blocks of the andesite first, and just kind of shape it out a bit, and then I'll add the extra texture. Okay, so this is what mine is looking like with all the blocks of andesite so far. And I think this is good enough. I like it, so now I'm just going to add all of the extra texture. And I now added all of the texture, and that's looking pretty good. I'm going to leave it like that. So now the final thing I'm going to do is go back with the stairs and the slabs. Maybe just add a bunch of these on the top and maybe some on the wall. We'll see, but I'm going to go ahead and focus all along pretty much like the top part. So let me just head on over here. I'll just start with maybe the diorite stairs. Maybe have one like that. Another one right there. Maybe one here. And just kind of like this, all throughout, all along the top, just here and there. We don't have to overdo it, just to add a little bit more though. I have all the diorite stairs like that. It's not too noticeable, but it's just a little extra thing you could do. Now I'm going to go back with the andesite stairs and the brick stairs and do the same thing. So now I have all of the stairs. Let me go ahead and grab all of the slabs and pretty much do the same thing. So, just a little extra touch with the stairs and the slabs, and I'm really liking how this is looking. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for the wall. So I went all the way around, shaped that out. This is definitely another pretty time-consuming part, but I think it's definitely worth it. I like how it looks. So now let's grab the bucket of water and start filling in the entire pool. So we're going to start here on the same layer as these stairs where the step down is. We could go ahead and just fill it all in here. Now, let's go ahead and just continue filling the rest of it in all on this same layer. I went all the way around the edge on that same layer. Just marked it all out. So now we just have to focus on bringing it all up to the same height all throughout the middle. So I think I went through and did everything for the pool. I don't think there's any random blocks that are flowing. Should all be solid. Yeah, I think it looks good. Let me look underneath. And I just like to patch up these little bits here underneath all these blocks, because it does look a little bit weird. Alright, so I have this entire side taken care of. That all looks good. What about over here? Yep. Alright. So everything's looking good. So now I'm going to mark out where the waterfalls are going to be. We also have a couple here on the wall for the patio. And then we do have some extra decorations for the pool, but then after that, the pool will be done. Now let's mark out where the waterfalls are going to be up against the wall of the patio. So we'll look over here at the right side first. Make sure you're lined up with these smooth quartz stairs. And on the second layer of these blocks of andesite. So we have the first layer here at the top. So we're just right here in the middle. Make sure you are 3 spaces away from the smooth quartz stairs. We could carve out 4. So if I look here, we have these 2 blocks, and then the third block is lined up where this smooth quartz stair is. So there's a total of 3 right here. Okay, and then we cut out 4. So on this side, there's 5 remaining. We're going to do the same over here. So make sure you're on the block right down the middle where this wall is, lined up where the smooth quartz stair is. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to be looking here on this 4th block, carve out 4, so you should be left with 2 spaces here at the left. Then you could grab the blocks of the andesite. Pretty much what we have to do is just go on the inside, or actually we don't have to go on the inside, we could go right up here at the top, and just fill that in. So now we just have this opening of the 4, we'll go to this side, do the same thing, and then you could grab the buckets of the water, and place them like that. So now there's just a small waterfall coming from the wall of the patio, and it's going directly into the pool. Now I'm gonna have a waterfall right here going down that part of the wall, and then another one right there. We'll go ahead and do this one first. So I'll go ahead and just maybe have it pouring down like that. And you know what? That is actually really good right there. What if I added one more like that? Yes, there we go, cool. So I'm gonna leave that waterfall as it is. Yeah, I like it. That worked out pretty good. And then let's go over to this wall. We'll maybe start it right around there. Maybe go right to where this stair is. Oh, that didn't really work. How about there? Oh, that didn't work either. There we go. And maybe another one right there on that slab. And how about right here? And there. I'm trying to... You see how that's going down and this is just straight down? What if I had it like that? Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. So now we have the waterfall on this wall. Okay, cool. So now we have the overall design for the entire pool done. We do just have some extra decorations, but I'm not going to worry about that quite just yet. Now, what I'm actually going to do is be sure to clean up all of the concrete that we still see remaining around the entire edge of the build, because we actually do not need that anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and just clear all these blocks, grab the regular blocks of the grass, and then just clean up all this concrete. So I'll see you guys once I have this done. Okay, I went around and just deleted all of the extra concrete remaining around the entire edge of the build, so it's now all removed. The final thing I'm actually going to do in this video, because this pool surprisingly took a really long time. So I think what I'm going to do is just do all the decorations for the back patio and the decorations for the pool, and I'm actually going to leave it at that here for part 6. So I gathered up the blocks I'm going to be using for the decorations here in the pool. So I just have all these different slabs. And these are going to be like the floaties in the pool. So I'm going to have maybe one like right around here. So let me go ahead and just bring this out. Delete this. Maybe one more. And then we could go underneath, have a slab there, and then 2 more. So this is just like the one that you lay down on. And I think that'll be a good spot. Now I'm gonna have maybe the purple one right around here, I think should be good. Now that's a little close. Let me move it out to like right here. And now our waterfall is messed up. Hopefully we could fix that. Uh-oh, yeah, that's really messed up. Okay, let me see what I could do here. Okay. I think I almost got it fixed. Let me go to this layer and just cut all this off pretty much. So make sure to be careful if you're gonna put one right here. Okay, there we go. I got it all fixed now. So I'm gonna have one just like right around here. So like that. And then let's go ahead and grab just the regular prismarine blocks. I'll have another one right around here. So that's good. And then I'm gonna have a circular one right around here. So I'll grab the smooth quartz blocks, bring this over. So here I'll maybe bring it over to this side more. So there we go. And then we'll have a red block there, another white one, and then another red one. So now this is just like a circular one. And then you can see there's like a discoloration with the water, I think after I place the slabs. Can I fix that? What if I placed another slab there? Okay, there we go. I'm not sure why it does that. But now... Oh, hang on, we got another one there. And then there. Okay, how's that? I don't think there's any more that are like that. So there we go, we have all the floaties in the pool, just a little extra decoration. So now I'm gonna gather up all the blocks we're gonna be using for the patio. I went ahead and now gathered up all the blocks we're gonna be using for the decorations here on the back patio. So just make sure for now just to grab some light gray concrete, some smooth quartz slabs, and a campfire. These will be used for the sitting area that we're gonna have right here. So make sure to start with the light gray concrete blocks. And I'm gonna shape out a couch. So I'm gonna be maybe 2 spaces away from this wall. So we have the 2 spaces here, so we're on this 3rd block. And I'm gonna place a total of 5 light gray concrete blocks like that. I'll maybe move it over to around right there, so it's not too close to this wall. And then I'm going to branch out each side, and then have these smooth quartz slabs, so that is now a couch. I'm gonna skip over 1 space in front of that, and have a 3x3 square with these smooth quartz slabs. The space in the middle will be a campfire. And then make sure to grab your light gray concrete. We're gonna go 1 space away from the edge of these slabs, have a smaller couch there. Same with this side. Fill that in with the slab. And then we're gonna have another couch just like this one over on this side. So now we have a small sitting area here with a fireplace. Now let's go ahead and mark out where the hot tub's gonna be. So we're gonna be using the full blocks of the smooth quartz, the spruce trapdoor, the gray concrete, the water bucket. We'll also be using a few of the smooth quartz slabs. So the hot tub's gonna be right around here. Make sure you have your full blocks of the smooth quartz, and we just want to shape out a 5x5 square. So I'll start maybe right around here, bring it out by 5. We'll go to the left, bring it over by 4, so now this is a total of 5, including the block that we already had here. Do the same on this side. And then right here we have 3 more. So now it is a 5x5 square. We'll replace all these blocks here with some gray concrete. Then you can grab the smooth quartz slabs, have 3 right here as a step up into the hot tub. You can fill in the sides with these spruce trapdoors just to add a little bit more to this. And then grab the bucket of water and fill in all of the space in the middle. So now the hot tub is done. That's all there is to it. Over here, we have a grill and a table. So for the grill, make sure you have a furnace, cobblestone stairs, cobblestone wall, cobblestone slab, and some iron trapdoors. I'll start with the full blocks of the cobblestone, and the grill is going to be right here in between these windows on this wall. So we'll have 2 full blocks of the cobblestone there. And then in front of that, we'll have 2 furnaces. We'll have cobblestone slabs on top of the full blocks. We'll cover up the furnaces with the iron trapdoors. And then on the side, make sure you have your cobblestone stairs. We'll place one up against the wall, and then we'll curve it out on each side like that. And then grab your cobblestone wall, place it right there, so this is pretty much like a vent. And that's it here for the grill. So I'm going to go ahead and just clear all of that. I'm going to clear all these other blocks. Oh wait, hang on. We still need the full blocks of the smooth quartz and these slabs. We'll get rid of the campfire, the spruce trapdoor, the gray concrete, the bucket of water, the light gray concrete. And I think that is about it. So I'll clear that. And then all these other blocks we will still be using. So I'll just focus on all the quartz blocks for now, the birch sign, the white banner, and the iron door. So start out with the full blocks of the smooth quartz. We're going to line up with the grill. So we're going to place 2 blocks right around there, should be good. And then another one on each side, so it's a total of 4. And once again, it's lined up with the grill. Now on each side, make sure you have your smooth quartz stairs and place them upside down. And then in each corner, we're going to have a smooth quartz slab. So this is now the table that we're going to have here. Continue with the smooth quartz slabs. We'll have one here and here, so they're 2 spaces apart. We'll have one on each end of the table, and then 2 more on this side. Go ahead and grab the iron door. Place these right behind all the slabs. And then you could crouch. Have all the white banners in front of those iron doors. And then grab your birch signs and place these on the side of the slabs. So now we have the table and the chairs marked out. We could actually go ahead and just clear all of that. And now you could grab the item frame, all of these different food items, the blue orchid, the cake, and we'll also need a flower pot. So start with the item frames. We'll just place these in front of all of the chairs. Grab all the food items and just fill it in. We'll have a cake right around here. And then you could grab the flower pot. And then we could have the blue orchid. And oh, whoops, I just realized I accidentally forgot a sign right there. Okay, so now that is actually it for the table. We have the grill there. We have the hot tub, a little sitting area, the decorations on the pool, and then the pool itself. So yeah, this definitely took a lot, like a whole lot longer than I originally thought it was going to. So I'm actually just going to leave it at that here for part 6. So in the start of part 7, we'll head right on into the interior. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that here for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 7.